Yes, people. Welcome back to another edition of the ManDem United podcast on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube, brought to you by myself, Flawless Mr. Take Note. And this is a big game for Manchester United. Very important game, season defining, as I've put in the title. And before I get into all of that, like I start each and every show on the channel, each and every live on the YouTube or the Twitch, big up to everybody who is supporting as well. Large up everyone who's supporting Sarcasm City TV in whatever capacity. Much appreciated. It doesn't go unnoticed. All you people who be in the comments in the live, all the people who have it on live and be listening to the background, people who listen to the show afterwards, people who listen via the audio platforms as well, whether it's SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes. The links for those are underneath in the description. Much appreciated in it. But please make sure you hit the like button on the video. Make sure you do that. Hit the like button on the video. Share it across all the socials as well. Click that share button. All them social media apps you are active on, share it. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp status, Snapchat, etc. All of those things, share it everywhere. Or you can go to my Twitter and Instagram. That's me, Flawless. You can retweet and like from my Twitter. You can share it from my Instagram. And subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV as well. And make sure when you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also hit the notification bell for each individual video as well, because then you get notified when we go live. And of course, like Madame Matisse says, Mr. Sky Sports, Mr. Premier League show, lateness is greatness. It's really not, but my apologies on the lateness, but we are here. And this is the ManDem United podcast, people. And it is a podcast dedicated to all things Manchester United. So please keep all your comments and questions Manchester United related, please. And I will get to them. I will get to all of the comments. Do not worry about that. And as you can see from the title, and as I introed the show as well, season-defining game for Manchester United versus Atletico Madrid. Our whole season rides on this game. If we win, the season continues. We're into the Champions League quarterfinals, the last 8. With a favorable draw, you could end up in the semi-finals, and then you're two and a half good games away from winning the trophy. Do I believe Manchester United win the Champions League? No, that's not what I'm saying. But as I've said in the past many times, the experience you get from that is the experience you get from that is invaluable for them, because a lot of these players in the squad haven't experienced it. Like, I think people really underestimate what it's like being in a pressure situation in around the 16 of the Champions League, the quarterfinals of the Champions League. Like, if you look at someone like Alanga, him scoring away to Atletico Madrid and having an impact and putting in a good performance coming off the bench can help him so much. So when it comes, say it's next season and we're in the round of 16, Alanga's prepped. He's like, I've been here before. I can impact this. Whether he was nervous or not, them nerves are going to go, because it's like, right, I've impacted the game. And especially if Manchester United get through, he's played a major part in us getting through. But yeah, season-defining game. Our whole season rides on it. If we go out, season's done. Season is done. Literally, we got nothing to look forward to. Top 4 race. This show is going to become very... We're going to have to start getting guests every week. Every Tuesday, every Thursday, because what else are we going to talk about if we do go out? But we're going to get into the whole Manchester United Atletico Madrid tie, because it could go longer than 90 minutes. It could go to extra time. It could go to penalties as well, which I'm not trying to see. Does anyone in the chat know about the squad? Who's available, who's not? Like, is Bruno back? Is he not? Like, let me know about the squad. Big up Black Diamond, who says, like the thing, people. Big up Timo, who's a member, says, smash the likes. Make sure you do that. Man says, big up, like the video. Tamal says, big up everyone. Huge game tonight. Let's go. That's facts. Yes, RIP to Scott Hall as well. Yes, rest in peace, Scott Hall. Pro wrestling won't be the same without the bad guy. Love and light to his family and may his legacy live on for all time, says Keenan. And then he goes, but on to pressing matters, no pun intended. We need to smoke Atletico 3-0. That's not happening, but I hope you are right. Finished the article again, sending his condolences to Scott Hall. Big up my guy Shazad. Go subscribe to the finished article. EFAC says nerves are kicking in. I'm not even nervous. I'm not even nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not nervous because I know what his team is. Yes, Flawless, big up, says Manch. Big up, Flawless, says Shazad from finished article, says Nippin, says big up. What do you like? Would you like a Manchester derby in the quarters? No, Nippin. No. Like, why would I want a Manchester derby in the quarterfinals? Please, can you answer my question as to why you've asked me that? Question about the quarters, they could be out in 5 hours. They could be. That's why I said it's riding on it. Do I think Manchester United go through, people? Yes, I do. Will it be pretty? Absolutely not. Will the performance be great? Absolutely not. However, I think we have enough X factors to get past them. And when I look at the first leg, we could have played much worse. We could have not played much worse, and we still got a result. Because I said on the ManDem United prior to the away leg, prior to the first leg, if United don't get beat here, I'll be over the moon. I'll take a 0-0, a 1-1, a 2-2 without away goals. And we got a 1-1. Now it's a straight home game. And if we can't beat Atletico Madrid at home, then we deserve to go out. Everyone was waxing lyrical about the Atletico Madrid performance, especially the first half. They created very, very little. They scored a wonder goal. We made mistakes. You know what I mean? Not getting out to close down the cross. Maguire not following Felix, but Maguire mistake. What's new? And they scored a wonder goal. And then I don't remember De Gea making another save in the first half. Then the second half, they hit the bar a couple times. One of them, it was a cross that hit Lindelof in the face. We scored a good goal. Alanga, good finish. So yeah, this is why I'm not worried. Like, if people are like, oh, they battered you. They had like 33% possession in the first half. That's being battered. I'll take that. I'm saying I'll take that if that is being battered. But I expect us to be better. 110%. We have to be better. I've seen a Ralph quote, how true it is, where he said after the game against City, I didn't know if this team could do anything. I'm paraphrasing, but after the Spurs game, I believe this team can win the Champions League. That's just typical Manchester United. But can we get through this game? Yes, we're more than capable. We have X factors. And I said, to me, it's going to rely on numbers 19, 6, and 25. Let me repeat that. Numbers 19, 6, and 25. Here it is. And we've seen Mr. Cristiano Ronaldo make a massive difference against Spurs. We also have that as well. We have a Ronaldo. You have Bruno. You have Alanga. You have a Fred. You have a Delo. You have Tellez. So you have other pieces around the main three. But it'll be very interesting to see what team Ralph goes with, because I'd like to see him go. Obviously, De Gea in goal, Delo and Tellez as fullbacks. Centre backs has to be Lindelof and Varane. This is just for me. Then I go with the same midfield three. Matic, Fred, Pogba. I've said that's our most balanced three. Even though I heard Pogba didn't play well against Spurs, it still allows us a little bit more control, because Pogba is more disciplined than Bruno. He's not going to vacate and leave Fred and Matic in there 3v2. He's not going to do that. Then wide players, to me, it has to be Sancho. It's Sancho, Alanga, and then Ronaldo up front. Or do you go Sancho, Lingard? I don't think you can throw Lingard in this game, unfortunately. So I'll probably go Sancho, Alanga, and Ronaldo. The problem is with that, you leave very little from the bench. I suppose you got Cavani you can add. Even though we're not the biggest fans of Cavani, he could make a difference in this type of game. He's been here before in terms of experience in the last stages of the Champions League. Rashford has just been awful. Lingard's barely played, so it leaves our options going forward pretty limited, to my knowledge. Same with Juan Mata as well. See, this lineup, if this is the problem, I don't like this at all. Where did you get this from, Keenan? So he's saying the possible starting lineup is De Gea in goal, Dalot, Varane, Maguire, Tellez. Maguire, minus Maguire, I like the back five. Fred, cool. Matic has to play. The importance of Matic can't be understated. Like, sorry, people got a bit of a cold, but yes, the importance of Matic, like, we've seen him change the game against Atletico Madrid. You've seen him play the game against Atletico. We've seen him we've seen him in the game against Atletico Madrid, and when he came on, how he adds an element of control. Because he's the only actual six we have. He's the only screener Manchester United have. Is he the best? No. People talk about his legs, but he's the best we have. He's the best option Manchester United have. And he's a calming influence. He's composed. Great passing going forward. Very underrated in his game. Not only is his composure underrated, his passing forward is going underrated. And the element of you need that. That's how you stem momentum. It's getting control back. And Matic is one of the few players who are experienced. He's been into the last stages of the Champions League. To me, Matic has to play. He's vitally important today. Him playing well plays a big factor in Manchester United going through. I'm not trying to see McTominay. Fred and Matic complement each other as well, I think. I don't want to see Fernandes because we need more control of the game. So I'd want to see Puck. So I wouldn't like to see Fernandes in the 10. Sancho, Pogba out wide is cool. We just don't have someone else to play in the 10. And then Ronaldo up front after he scored a hat-trick. His confidence is always high anyway, but he's going to be on a buzz after that. EFAC says, I think we're going with a back five. Wouldn't be bad at it. If we decided to go with a back five, I would not be bad at it. Apparently, Shaw is the only doubt over that we're sorted. I want to see Tellez. Big up Dan Levitt. who says, big up, looking forward to the match tonight. Let's go Atletico for the banner. Ha, 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 ha. Bruno has COVID last I heard. That's why he missed the Spurs game. Yes, he did have COVID. However, I'm not sure. He's back in training. I know that much. Bruno is available and could start, unfortunately. As much as it pays me to admit it, him starting is not the one. Luke Shaw, the only one missing. All right. Cristiano Ronaldo's record versus Atletico, 36 games, 25 goals, 9 assists. Long may that continue. Might as well turn this into a calling show. If you guys got knocked out of the Champions League, well, I'll be doing a watch along. So no, I won't turn this into a calling show because I'm going to end this show before that. Yep. Ronaldo, Pogba, Varane, Sancho, key for us if we want to do well in this competition specifically. I hear you. More than latter three, but I get what you're saying overall, James. I get that. Lodge up my brother Peter in the comments as well. Do you not like the idea of knocking out one of your fiercest rivals out of the Champions League? If we're favourites for the game, yes, Nippon. Absolutely. But we're not favourites for the game, so why would I pick Manchester City? That's just stupid. To me, that's just stupid. Yeah, people say that Atletico dominated, but they didn't really do anything in terms of scoring or clear-cut chances. Don't see them do it, but Ronaldo in good form too, can see him bagging. That's the thing. People overhyped that Atletico Madrid performance. For that, they didn't have that much of the ball, number 1 and 2. When they did have the ball, they didn't really do much. Like I said, it's not like De Gea was making save after save after save after save. He wasn't. So it's like if they come here and play like that again, I think we knock them out. You just have to win the game. Simple as that. It sounds stupid. It's proper Michael Owen-ish, but it's simple. That game is now irrelevant. Beat Atletico Madrid at home to get through to the quarterfinals. Yeah, I do have a code, unfortunately. Bash up. Where else we at? Yannick Carrasco will again miss out through suspension, while Comfort, Was, can't pronounce his name, and Thomas Lemar out through injury. So they got a few injuries there. I don't want to see Bruno start. We will lose because he has no discipline. I'm not trying to see him start either. I hear you. Trust me, Shazad. Loud and clear. Where else we at? Genuine question, Flawless. Who will win a trophy first? Why are you asking? I ain't even answering this. What are you talking about, man? It's Manchester United. Like, ManDem United. Why are you asking me about Spurs in England? Has no relevance. All Black, Savage, Felipe. Is that Ronaldo? Ronaldo, Llorente, DePaul, Koke, Herrera, Lodi, Felix, Correa. Okay. All right, we can get past these. Yeah, man. Hella Michael Owen-ish. It's very Michael Owen-ish. We play such crap football off the ball. We're shocking, really nervous for the game. We do, but the thing is, we play good football in parts. And when we're playing in them spells, whether it's 5 minutes, whether it's 25 minutes, we need to capitalize. Because again, we have X-Factor players in the final third. We are the boxer who's not very skilled, but have knockout power. We're Deontay Wilder. Not the most skilled, not the most fundamentally sound. Don't have a great jab. Don't have great footwork. Don't have great head movement. Don't have a bag of tricks. Don't have a plan A, B, C, and D. But we have knockout power. Because with Varane, Pogba, and Sancho, we have 3 players who you can argue get into every side in the Premier League. No other side outside of the top 3 has that. Arsenal don't have that. West Ham don't have that. Spurs don't have that. Wolves don't have that. No other team in the Premier League has that. You can argue those 3 players get into the starting lineups, people, of each side. You can argue that. Let's start from them. Does Varane play for Liverpool? For me, absolutely. He's second only to Van Dijk. Does he play for Chelsea in the back 3? Absolutely. Does he go there and play for City? Yes, I believe he does. Let's talk about Pogba. Does he play for Chelsea, whether it's in the double pivot or in that front 3? Yes, he does. Can he go there and do the job Thiago does? Because people are like, oh, the system Klopp plays. Let him go do Thiago's job. Thiago's only started 10 Premier League games this season. Can he go and do that? Yes. Manchester City is the most difficult one, but could he go there? Pogba in a team that dominates the ball and has 70-75% possession would cook. When people are talking about Pogba falling away in second halves and being tired, if you dominating the ball, you ain't getting tired. And Sancho is a no-brainer. Does he play for Chelsea? Yes. Starts for them. Does he start for Liverpool? They hyping up Diaz, who has been good with, but no one can't tell me he doesn't. Like, no one can't tell me he doesn't. And also, what do you mean Varane, Liverpool? So all right, pyramid scheme. Which centre back apart from Van Dijk is better at Liverpool? Tell me, please tell me. And where was I at? And then yeah, Sancho, could he play for City? Yes, 110%. And could he play? Does he play for Liverpool? Yes. Matip is not better than Varane. No, he's not. Like, no, he's not. But if you want to believe that, cool. Theo says, flawless. Fan base of this generation are out of their depth. And Nkunku, Leipzig midfielder, scored 24 goals this season as a makeshift striker. Twitter wants him to place Ronaldo. See, I don't know a lot about him, so I don't know. Paco says, pre-Cristiano hat-trick. I hope you're right. Calvin says, Atletico is poor away form too. They'll just sit back. Also, All Black is having his worst season ever. Don't see them going through. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. How's my phone? What's going on? There we are. Flawless score prediction. You lot continue to get your questions in as well. Continue to get your questions in. I get your scoreline predictions in, even though I will ask. Obviously before the watch along. Well, not before the watch along, before the game kicks off on the watch along. But let's get the likes up. We're at 20 likes. Big up you lot. Continue to share it across all socials as well. Please do that. Let's get as many numbers in here as possible, please. Okay, Pyramid Scheme, wherever you're saying it. Daniel says, All Black failed the Edouard Mendy test. Understandable. You lot and Chelsea fans with this agenda against All Black is jokes. Arsenal is shit. I agree, Jeff. And it's good to have you here, my guy. Who does Varane displace in Chelsea's defense, Thiago or Rudiger? You play a back three. But is he better than Rudiger? Yes, he's second only to Thiago Silva. So if you play a back four, it's Thiago and Varane. If you play a back three, he definitely plays, whether that's from the left, whether that's central, or whether it's right. But because he plays for Manchester United, now it's different. But if one of your teams was linked with Varane, different conversation. Varane's cold. But hey, it is what it is, isn't it? We all got opinions. We move. Where else we at? So yeah, back to it. Someone asked me my prediction as well. Depends a lot on the lineup. So ask me. If it's the team I like, I think a clean sheet and we go through 2-0. It's not going to be comfortable though. And it's not going to be pretty either. And where was I at? Yeah, boxer-wise, yeah. That's what I was talking about. We Deontay Wilder, in terms we just have knockout power. We do. We have, when you have Varane, Sancho, Pogba, you have three players who can, especially the latter two, can take away. Give me a sec. One sec, people. Give me a sec. Sorry, people. My sister just rang me. You don't know. The only time I'll only break the channel, I'll only stop shows for like 3 people. You know what I'm saying? And one of them is my sister. It's like 3 people I will legit stop a show for. If my mom rang me, just ignore that. But yeah, there's literally 3 people. You know what I'm saying? That I would stop a show for in it. One of them being my sister, another another close family member, my queen, and then that's it. That's all. But where else? Yeah, yes, we Deontay Wilder. So that's why we could always compete. When you have players of that caliber, 19, 6, and 25, you've always got a chance. And that's how I look at it. See, this is how I know I'm spot on. Because Peter is not going to... you people hating on Varane are freaks. Yes, and Peter has no reason to back Varane. But he understands it. Because Peter, yes, we're going to run jokes. Yes, we're going to run banter. But let's call it... It's like me sitting on there and be like, yo, Thiago Silva's not all that. Or Kante's not all that. Or Fabinho's not all that. Or Van Dijk. You lot will be up in arms. Call a spade a spade. It's okay to say a rival player is good. I've said this before. I think Fabinho's the best DM in the country. I think he's cold. Like me saying that, Mo Salah's not a goal scorer. He's not good. But whatever, innit? Did you say your sister say Rudiger was better than Varane? I should have asked her if he was going to win, actually. Because she asked me what channel the game was on, like Champions League. Big up Mancunian folk, who says they hating on Varane. Well, World Cup winner and multiple Champions League, and not said, yeah, he's played well when he's played. This is the thing. He's played well when he's played. It's not like he's been making error after error. It's crazy. One of the most qualified defenders the Premier League has ever seen for club and country. Facts. This is a guy who's been playing at a consistently good level for the longest. And when I was on Big Six Pants, me and Monts and others were talking about it. Shout out to my guy Monts as well, because he's on the football terrace going head to head with troops in it. So shout out to my guy Monts. Big up the whole Big Six gang, Big Six Pants gang. Big up to troops. Shout out to the football terrace as well. Love to see that. Where was I? Yeah. And 6 months in a poor team don't wipe out a decade at the top level. What I was saying about Varane was he's in the worst possible predicament. Not so much now, but when he first started, people want to run jokes and run bants about Manchester United not winning a trophy in however many years. He was playing next to Maguire, who we all say is terrible. Next to Wan-Bissaka, who we all say is terrible. Next to Shaw, who we all don't rate. With McTominay in front of him, who we all don't rate. With Ollie, a manager who's a League One level manager. And people wanted Varane to come in and beat 10-10. Like, no, it don't work like that. It does not work like that in the slightest. I don't know what people thought. And as I was saying, when I was on Big Six Pants, go check out the show. My centre-back is playing 8, 9 out of 10. That means he's doing a lot of defending and we are under the cosh. I want my 2 centre-backs to be playing 6s and 7s. My centre-backs, 2 centre-backs are 6 and 7 out of 10 for the majority of the season. That's calm. That means they don't have much work to do, but what they have to do, they're doing well. That's all. It's like your goalkeeper. If your goalkeeper's playing 8, 9, 10 out of 10 every single week, that means you're under the cosh. That means you are under. I don't want that. Again, pyramid scheme, you're saying legacy agenda, Varane ain't a guy, but you can't tell me Varane's poor performances. This is the thing. You say a lot of things and don't back it up and then keep it moving. I'm saying you have nothing to back up what you've just stated. Everything I say, I back up. Yeah, he's cold. I know, Jeff. If we're doubting Varane, we might as well doubt everyone. Yes, and as I just said, a 7 out of 10 game. I'm cool with that. Name me a centre-back in the Premier League that is at the highest level that plays 8, 9, 10 out of 10 every week. It don't exist. It's a myth. But you, man, move goalposts because it's Manchester United and because it's Varane. There ain't one. Van Dijk don't. Thiago Silva don't. None of them do. Because if you are that means you are under the cosh constantly. Same with goalkeepers. I want my goalkeeper playing 6, 7 out of 10 every week. Because if he's playing 8, 9, 10s out of 10, then I would be, what's it called? Then that means he's under the cosh. I don't want that. Yep, Van Dijk has never played an international tournament. Should we doubt him? Exactly. Exactly that. Exactly. Yes, it would be nice for Pogba to get a goal on his return. Well, not on his return, on his birthday, I should say. It's Pogba's birthday today. Hope he performs well and gets us through. Facts, he's 29. It's mad. Again, who is great? If you're playing 7 out of 10 week in, week out, that is very, very good. That's great consistency. As a centre-back, again, you shouldn't judge a centre-back on a scale of 1 to 10 the same way you judge an attacking player. Now, if your attacking players are only playing 7 out of 10 every week, that's a whole different conversation. You need them playing 8s, 9s, 10s out of 10s. So, for instance, if Sancho was playing 7 out of 10 week in, week out, I would have a problem with that. Like the occasional 7, cool. Like if he plays 2 games out of, say, 10 and he's 7 out of 10, that means you're just keeping the ball moving and other players around you are playing 8, 9s, 10s out of 10. But if Varane was doing that, or Ronaldo, or Rashford's been poor, but you know what I'm saying, or a Rashford, or whoever, Bruno, I'd have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't need my defenders getting high rated. There's a reason why in the 4 or 5 years Manchester United haven't won a trophy. I think De Gea won Player of the Season 4 times. Was it 4 years in a row? See, and I will take. Varane has been a steady 7. He's had like 3 bad games. All right, so let's say he's had 3 bad games. I'll go with you on this C1. 3 bad games are in March. Cool with that. Man landed in August. You got August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So he's been here 8 months. And man is saying he's had 3 bad games. Yes, Bluey City. That's why I stopped myself. You are 110% right. You'd be happy if Rashford was having a 7 on this farm. Facts. That's why I stopped. Yeah, 100%. 100%. See, and you haven't responded to anything I've said, but we move. So I'm done with this conversation with you. Big up Stike says, hey, Sarcasm City TV, big up. Atletico, I agree with Villa, Southampton. That's it in my opinion. Cool. If someone would have said by March he would have had 3 bad games, I'm taking that. Same way if Maguire did that, if Lindelof did that, if Bailly did that, if Jones did that, if a new centre-back who came and did that, we're cool with it. We're cool with it. Big up Dan Silly Man in the building. Dan, let me know if you're about, and I'll send you the link and you can get your thoughts on that. 110%. Yeah, get the likes up as well. So I don't understand. The Varane agenda is crazy. And that's the thing is everyone's just waiting to put a compilation together on socials of him getting roasted. That's how I know. I'm saying. That's how I know, because certain number 4s in North London, there's hella compilations running about. Varane slander on the Champions League day. Facts. Yeah. Clawless did he? Is he second to Van Dijk at Liverpool? So why are they comparing him to Van Dijk? Who we talk? Yeah, sure, Espaco. Who compared him to Van Dijk? I hate this. Take that up with whoever said that. Take that up. I don't judge all Chelsea fans and what one Chelsea fan says, or Liverpool fan, or the whole of the Liverpool fan base. Talk to whoever. Direct that at whoever. So I'm not sure like what it is. Like I wanted Varane to come in and do what he's done. Yeah, exactly. They can make a comp of Ben Shite, but there's no comp of Varane being shit. That's what Jeff has just said. Facts. And people are waiting on it. Yes, this is my biggest. The thing is, Bluey, this is how I know you're a real one. This is my biggest issue with Varane. Is he's been injured and his availability. This is legit the only problem I've had with him this season. Part of that, Ollie rushed him back, so he was injured, but he needs to stay fit from now till the end of the season. Because it's the business end of the season and we need you. Especially tonight, and especially if you go through as well. Especially if we go through. We need you. We cannot go into the last stage of the Champions League when Maguire and Lindelof. That's a recipe for disaster. And Nippin, what you talk? When's the last time Van Dijk dropped a 0 out of 10? When is the last time? When did Varane drop a 0 out of 10? What are you talking about? I see Varane make a mistake in the Champions League, though, just recently, but people don't want to talk about that because they went through. Well, let them go out. That'd be a talking point. Failing to close down Martinez quickly. And who passed the ball to him? Martinez. Oh, his centre-back partner, who's apparently better than Varane, even though this guy has not played more than 20 league games in a season until this season. But we move. Shyster says, who would you start on the right wing? Rashford, Alanga, or some people will say Bruno because he has a good cross on him. Alanga has to be. To me, it's no debate. Alanga deserves his start. He's been making an impact and been playing well since he's come in. So, yeah, definitely. 100%. Yeah, his injuries is the only issue I have with Varane. See that? I've been watching too much Power. You know why? Because when I read CIA, I read it as what they called? The CBI. I read it as CBI. I'm not going to lie. Well, the FBI bit as well. The FBI and CIA will need to intervene with the amount of terrorism we'll be witnessing tonight. Oh, yeah, it's not going to be great. It's not. It's not going to be great. Where else we at? Big Champions League nights. Let's go. Facts. You people intent on slandering Varane need to go outside. No, I said some people in the chat were saying he was good, but not Van Dijk. But Flawless never said he's better than Van Dijk. He just said he gets into the top 3 teams in the league. Context. That's all I said, which he does. He gets into the top 3 teams in the league. Like, and people can debate all they want. If you don't think Varane is better than John Stones, I don't know what to tell you in it. People be like, oh, Varane is not better than Laporte. Laporte lost his place to John Stones. And that's no slight on John Stones because he improved levels. And the partnership between Stones and Diaz was cold last season. But I'm not hearing John Stones over Varane in any walk of life. I'm sorry. No, he starts for City. I'm not hearing Matip, Kanate, or Joe Gomez over Varane. And I'm not hearing Rudiger, Christensen, Chalobah, Aspilicueta as a centre-back, Reece James over Varane either. No, I'm not. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Guarantee you our manager would swap Rudiger for Varane. I promise you. Fact, that's Peter saying that as a Chelsea fan. 100%. Why would you not want that? I don't know where, like, it's crazy. Yeah, you are Arsenal playing in the Champions League. Good question. Would you say Varane is injury prone because he missed a lot of games and that's why Madrid fans were not that bothered of him leaving because he gets injured a lot? I have to judge him for the rest of this season and then next season to answer that question, because this season could just be a bad season. It could just be one of those, whereas if he gets in. Well, say he stays fit from now to the end of the season, and then stays fit next season. It was just half. It was just half of it. It was just bad. It was just a bad half of a season in terms of injuries. That's all, literally. But if it carries on, then it's a problem. I don't know his injury record like that, so I'm unsure. I'll have to check that out. I can't lie, he's better than Laporte, but John Stones is really elite and doesn't get the respect he deserves. I rate John Stones, and he shocked me. Like, he's improved massively. However, yeah, and he did have COVID as well, you're right, so I can't really put down injury record. Varane gets into City's team. That's just my opinion on it, though, because I think he's a better centre-back than John Stones. He can do what John Stones does. Here we go. Varane or Diaz? Varane. Varane walks into every team in the league, I think so. Are we on clubs today? Maybe. Don't know. Might be a late one. Not sure. Maybe. Depends on his game. Surfer says, I disagree, Peter. He would add Varane, but I don't think he would swap him for Rudiger. Fair dues. Used to that on. Yo, get the likes up as well, man. Get the likes up. What are we on? Oh, no, we did. We're over 30. Big up to you lot, man. Large up you lot. Let's let the likes hit 40. Varane and Thiago Silva, are you crazy? We'd win everything. That is a beast of a partnership, is Varane and Thiago Silva. That is cool. That has everything. That has everything, especially in a back three. If you add somebody else to, like, another Chelsea centre-back or even the United centre-back or whoever. Definitely. But more predictions, what are you lot telling me? And more questions as well. What questions you lot got for me? Because this is, like I said, season-defining game. Season-defining game. 100%. Yo, this cold is killing me. You hear my voice, people break. Jesus Christ. Sorry, people. This cold is killing, man. It is what it is. We move. Where else we at? Tuchel wouldn't swap Rudy for Varane. However, the heartbeat, he'd swap Christensen for Varane. Nah, that's not the question. Nah, he would. 2-1 United in extra time, says Black Diamond. I can't do extra time. I can't do. My heart can't take it. Like, I'm cool in 90 minutes. Extra time, I can't do. The margins for errors are too... it's too much pressure, man. I feel like I'm playing at that point if we go into extra time. The margin for error is too small. Like, one mistake, one bad refereeing decision, one moment of magic, and you could be out of the competition. I don't need that. Benfica Ajax predictions. What is the score from the first leg? Is it 1-1? Let me check. I believe it is 1-1. Let me check this. Here we go. Oh, no, it's 2-2. It's 2-2. I'd expect Ajax to do the business. I would expect Ajax to do the business. 100%. Yeah. Big flawless and cold match tonight. Have you said that you're confident with United? How far can they go? I dropped a like. Big up Eddie's football waffle first and foremost. Love the profile picture. Continue to support as well. Big up. I reckon United can win this game. I expect us to win this game. If we lost, would it be a surprise? No, I know what this team is. But do I believe we should get through this tie? Yes. And then you're in the final 8. Then after that, it's all about the draw. If we can avoid City, Liverpool, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, we're in business. So let's say Chelsea are through. Let's say it is Juventus. And let's say it's Ajax. I'll take any of those 3. Are we favorites against Chelsea? No. Are we favorites against Ajax? You could argue no. Are we favorites against Juventus? You could argue no. But I'd rather take on those 3 rather than the other 4 I just mentioned. Because we weren't favorites against Atletico Madrid. When we drew them, it wasn't. Certain fans were saying, oh, this is an easy tie. United are strong. I said we're not strong favorites. Are we the slight favorites? Yes. Are we even more favorites because of the first leg? Also, yes. We're in a better position than them. 110%. So that's how I look at it. Chelsea, I just go off the record. For whatever reason, we have a good record against them recently. That's what that is. And their attack also fills me with confidence because it's not the best. And Chelsea fans will tell you that. Are they the favourites for that tie? Absolutely. Am I saying we go through? No. Against Chelsea. Could we? Yes. Ajax the same. Obviously, Ajax are a good side, good manager. We all know about Ten Hag and have spoken in depth about him many a times, but they're not Bayern Munich, Liverpool, City, or Real Madrid. And his styles make fights, people. So I'm not saying Chelsea are way worse than those teams. The reason why I don't want Real Madrid, I'm not trying to see Benzema against our defense with Maguire in it. No. Or potentially Shaw or Wan-Bissaka. I'm not trying to see McTominay versus Modric or Cruz. No. Like, that's a recipe for disaster. Absolutely not. No, I'm not trying to see Lewandowski against our defense. Absolutely not. Liverpool and City speaks for itself. We've seen what City do to us. We've seen what Liverpool can do to us. They're the worst possible matchups for us in terms of styles make fights. I prefer Chelsea style against us, even though they would be favourites to go through. And if they knocked us out comfortably, beat us, say 2-0 in both legs, I wouldn't be like, oh my God, what a shock. Because they're a better side. The 3 teams in the top 3 places in the Premier League are levels above the rest of the Premier League, including my own club. And that's just the people don't like me saying that, but that's the facts of the matter. Simple as that. But yeah, give me Villarreal in it. Give me Villarreal. I'm just tuning in, Flawless. Quick recap on the stream thus far. Did you give your score predictions and lineup? So yeah, just been talking about obviously the game being season defining. We went into a Varane discussion. Who does he play for? Who he doesn't? How good he is, etc., etc. And yeah, the predictions in terms of scoreline, I'm gonna say my score prediction depends on the lineup. If it's the lineup I want to see, I think we win 2-0. If it's the lineup I think Ralph might go with, 2-1, I'd say. But Manchester United win. So I'm saying either 2-0 or 2-1. But let me see the lineup, because that could change drastically. Because if he changes to a back 3, I think that favors us. He might do that. We've seen Ralph make changes. He made changes against Spurs. He made changes in the Atletico Madrid game. He's made changes in the game away to Brentford. We've seen him change things and tweak things at home to Brighton. Like, he's very proactive, playing Lindelof at right back. And he was the only player who actually played well. So it'll be interesting to see if Dalot gets back in. I'm not sure. Does he go with a back 3? Maybe. EFAC says, let's all laugh at the Lakers again. Yeah, they got beat yesterday, innit? Jesus Christ. Mazel. Shyster says, people tell me Laporte is better than Varane, then tell me why Varane starts for France and he does not, and the reason he changed nations because he couldn't start for France. Hey, people don't want to have that conversation, though. I hear you, Flawless. I think United only win by getting some big dogs and counter-attacking them. United struggle too much. I hear that, Eddie. I hear you. Dan, it could be this. It could just be a Sancho masterclass that gets through the tie. Because Dan says, I think it's going to be individual brilliance and we'll snatch the win. Big up to my guy Daredevil, as always repping from Chicago, if I remember correctly. Says, hey, Flawless, how's it going? Big up and bless. Hope you're good too. Hopefully we can get a good result to go through to the quarterfinals. Come on, you Red Devils. Let's do this today. Let's do this. Yeah, absolutely. Benzema or Lewandowski against Maguire. That's 5 goals over 2 legs. Like, I'm not trying to see that. I don't deserve to see that. That worries me. Like, so I'm not saying Real Madrid are a better side than Chelsea. I'm saying styles make fights, and the players they have, I don't like against them. Absolutely not. I'm not with it. I'm not doing it. Peter was saying he's willing to risk it all. You know what I'm saying? And big up my bro Tox as well. You fake accounts mentioning my brother. You not be watching because you not been here in a minute. Shout out my brother Tox. Again, big up to everyone who's supporting the Take Note. Can't do it like us single as well. Big up to you lot, man. Much appreciated. Much love. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been played on BBC One Extra multiple times. I'm saying it's like 3 weeks in a row. BBC Radio One Extra, introducing Manchester, other radio shows. Go check it out. Just type in Take Note Click on YouTube. Myself, Tox and Scorps. Can't do it like us. First single off the EP. Big up the Mic Check Media gang. Big up my brothers Tox and Scorps as well, people. But big back to the football. Back to the football. Where else we at? Did I miss Timo's comment? What did he say? I couldn't care less. Ronaldo will score. Let's hope Bainesy's right. Peter saying I do illegal things to get Juve Villarreal in the last day. I bet you would. Peter. You know what? I'm kind of in that bracket. I'm not going to lie. Just get through this tie. If we get Juve or Villarreal in the quarterfinals, we can legit get to a semi-final. Then it's Final Four. Then you're 2.5 good games away from winning a competition. Again, people, do I believe Manchester United win the Champions League? No. But can I dream? Yes. Martin Luther King wasn't the only brother out here with a dream. Let man dream, innit? Flawless thoughts on Rafael Leao. He plays for AC Milan and is a baller. He's a left wing inside forward, and he'd be a brilliant upgrade on Rashford. Not seen enough of him. However, my boy Snoop, who we play GTA with, is an AC Milan fan. So I'm going to ask him his thoughts on him. And if Snoop lands, I'll ask him in here. I'll see what's what. Hey, over 40 of you lot. Let's get up to 40 likes. Let's get up to 40 likes, people. Let's do that. Let's do that. What in the world is going on? What the hell? What in the world? Yo, cuz if that's you, message me. See some wildish. Where else we at? EFAC says I fear João Felix. He's the danger man, of course. He is the danger man, of course. Lukaku or Morale Lukaku. Big on Mancunian folk as well, as always in the cut. You read Al Mohammedi's comments about Maguire being United captain. They played together at Hull. Man said Maguire ain't at that level. Nothing but facts. That tells you all you need to know. When your peers don't respect you, or peers not even not respect you, when your peers are saying you're not at a level, that tells you all you need to know. Even your peers are like, nah, you ain't it. That ain't it. Nah. Your peers are telling you that. Yes, smash the likes. It's free, people. It's free. The hell? Are you Minitane? No, you lot are wilding, yo. Let me block this account. Foolishness. People too lazy to type it in. Here's the YouTube link. Can't do it like us. Run it, peeps. Yes. It's crazy. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. Thoughts on Jesse's move to Barcelona. I didn't know he was going to Barcelona. MLK's dream ain't powerful enough to counteract Harry Maguire and Bruno. Facts. But I can dream, man. I could dream. Nah, ain't no hope train. It's a dream, fam. Because you was out here, Dan, trying to tell me we could do something under Ollie. Don't do that, fam. Don't do that. Matt Hodges says, will you be on Red Talk tonight, Flawless? Of course. I will be there. 100%. João Felix, all he needs is one moment to score. Look at the first leg. Don't think he necessarily did much, but scored when he got his chance. Yeah. He's the one you're looking at and going, we need to keep quiet. Because I've been hearing a lot about João Felix. I hear a hell of a lot. His name pops up a lot in terms of star players and potentially the next greats. And I've not seen enough of him. I've not seen enough of him to say he is or he isn't. But I'm like, all right, let's see how you do. Because that game there was the first time, I think in a long time, I've watched him for 90 minutes. I can't remember if he played against Chelsea or not. If he did, I would have watched him there. But I'm not going to judge him off 3-4 games. Like, that's very, very unfair. I need a bigger sample size than that. I can't just say 3-4 games, he plays well. He's world class, he's the next big thing. Or he's poor and he's like, no, he's shocking, he's no good. What do you mean don't do that? That's facts, Dan. Me and you had many debates on that. You know what I'm saying? You was there hoping Ollie could do business. You know what I'm saying? Don't do that. I'll tell you when I'm dreaming and that. I'm not going to try and make it logical. You were talking winning lotteries and getting struck by lightning odds, fam. He's brilliant. This is what I keep hearing. This is another regular thing I hear about João Felix all the time. Felix is cold. He would suit Manchester City. That's all I keep hearing. United just have to keep it tight defensively. Ralph got to pick the right dream. You know what I'm saying? And that. Wait, what? What are you talking about, Dan? Say that again, fam. I don't even know what you're talking about. Well, I was like, yeah, he's got to pick the right team. I'm not trying to see Maguire. I'm not trying to see Maguire. Not in the slightest. No. Has to be. Does he play Lindelof at right back again because it worked in the first leg? Or does he go for it? We need to go for it. Throw caution to the wind, and if we're going to go down, let's go down swinging. Let's go out fighting, man. If we're getting knocked out, at least try and knock out Atletico Madrid. Go for the KO punch, man. I don't want to see us try and be defensive and play on the counter attack. Go dominate the ball, and if you get caught, we get caught. Okay, it's a fake Dan account. I was thinking, what is going on? I was confused. It's like, what the hell is happening? Fake Dan account, you know, and Dan's in the chat. It's crazy. I don't know what's going on. It's wild. It's fucking wild. Where we at? With these fake accounts, you know. Thinking, what is that talking about? Because I'm having a conversation with him. Oh shit. Unblock. Let me unblock the. I blocked the wrong Dan. My bad, Dan. Think I unblocked you because there's a fake you. See that, Dan? That's why you need to stop moving through, you know. Yeah. I've just unhid it now. Black Diamond says, so why doesn't Ralph strip Maguire of the captaincy? Who do you make captain? Yeah, because when you're on StreamYard, the spanner's not there, fam. That's why I had to go to the YouTube and spin it over. But you're unblocked now anyway. But that's your fault because you be saying some fruity stuff. That's why. Where was we at? One sec. Sorry, people. This cold trying to kill, man. So why does Ralph strip Maguire of the captaincy? One, I don't think there's another captain in the team, to be honest. Two, I think people really overestimate the power of captaincy. If you have captain-like tendencies, you're still going to be a captain. That's not going to stop. So say, for instance, you want Ronaldo to be the captain, Pogba, whether it's Varane, De Gea, or whoever. Giving them the armband isn't going to make them any more of a captain. They're still going to, they're still going to move like that. Like Manchester United in the past, like Roy Keane was a captain before he got the captain's armband. Jaap Stam's a captain before, same with Gary Neville, same with Ryan Giggs, same with Paul Scholes, same with Vidic, same with Rio, same with Patrice Evra. They don't need the armband to captaincy. Like, I think people put too much emphasis on it. And there's no one that stands out. If there was a genuine candidate, I'd go, yeah, give it to him. Who's the candidate? More than him being stripped, I want him dropped. I don't care about the captaincy like that. See me, is Pogba a captain like that? No. And I don't want him having extra pressure. Same with De Gea as well. Is De Gea probably De Gea, but that's, in terms of captaincy, the best out of a bad bunch. Because De Gea don't strike me as captain material. We've seen his head go. This guy tried to leave. Let's not forget, Van Gaal dropped him because his head wasn't in it. He plays when he wants. As we've seen the last 3 seasons, he's been poor, and this season he's decided to play well. I'm not saying CR7, maybe. But I don't think it impacts anything. I think people overestimate it. If you look at Liverpool, like Henderson's there, that don't stop Van Dijk from being a captain. Like, you're still going to have those tendencies. I don't know, but you know what? You lot block the fake Dan, because I don't know which one is which. I don't know. How's the fake Dan saying? Who's the fake Dan? This is crazy, yo. This is crazy. This is wild. We move. Hey, about Luis Suarez when we're at the Stretford then. You need to relax with all that, fam. Prime saying, in my opinion, the plan should be to draw out Atletico. When they sit back and defend, their low block is the best in the world. But when they attack and open up, their defense is exploitable. They ain't going to attack. Prime, here's the thing. I get what you're saying. But we were poor in the first leg, and they still gave us the ball in the first half. I think they had 33% possession. 33% possession they had in the first half. That tells you all you need to know. Tells you all you need to know. Like, they're not going to come out and attack. I think they take penalties right now. I'm not going to lie. They ain't trying to go toe-to-toe with us. They don't have the facilities for that. They don't. Pogba isn't a captain in terms of wearing the armband, but when it comes to big games, he's one of the guys to rally the troops. Look at what he did at the World Cup. Exactly. You lot can get rid of the fake Dans. It's cool. I'll leave you lot to it. Bruno would be a good captain if he would humble himself and was more of a team player and stop caring about stats. Bruno's basically Jordan Henderson. I won't say all that. Yo, he's back, Black Diamond, man. Dan's back. He's unremoved. Let me double check this. You lot got me wilding. Yeah, Dan's there. What you lot talking about? Dan's there. Hold up. Fuck's sake. These freaking accounts. Give me a sec, you lot. I swear I haven't blocked him. Right, Dan has now been unhid. Dan Sillyman's back. He's back. Like I said, that's Dan's fault, innit? Because he be talking fruity and shit. Where else? All right, where are we at? RJ says Maguire needs to be deposed and dropped from within as captain, just like Putin does in the Kremlin in Moscow. Wait, what are you talking? You might be wilding. All right, okay. Why would they attack? 0-0 gets them to penalties. That's my fault. I see Atletico Madrid taking penalties right now. 100%. Taking penalties right now, without question. See, 100%, they would take pens right now. Are you confident about going through, Flawless Cheat? Yes, I am. I'm not going to lie, Ahmed. I am confident about going through. If we were going away to Spain, different conversation. But after the first game, Old Trafford, we have X factors. You know what I'm saying? Ronaldo's in good form. Dan, send me a message so I know you're good. Let me check. All right, cool. I'm just going to bring you on. Let's go. But yes, I am confident about Manchester United going through. Simply because of numbers 19, 6, and 25. Then you add in Alanga, you add in Ronaldo. Fred played well. You add in Matic, you add in Dalot, you add in Telles. The team is there and good enough to get past Atletico Madrid because they're not great. Let's not act like Atletico Madrid are fantastic or they're great because they're not. Not in the slightest. They're not. We need the first goal, so they have to open up. I hear that. They play for counters against man like Zaragoza in cup games. They won't try play ball in the Champions League. Absolutely. This plays into our favor, though. Even though I complained about no away goals, this plays into our favor. Because if Atletico Madrid come and score one away goal, then we have to go on to them and score two. So whether we went 1-0 up, then they scored one mistake, and then we pretty much out of the competition with away goals. But this is it's a proper leveler. No away goals too should make the second leg interesting. If it does go to pens, who be your 5 takers? Ronaldo, Bruno, Juan Mata, 100%. Jesus Christ, that better be the fake, Dan. I've sent you the link as well, Dan. Welcome to the show, the man himself. So we know any fake ones is him. Yes, Dan, bro. What you telling me?
How you feeling, man?
Yeah, I'm good, fam. No complaints. You already know. What are you telling me though is the question. Are you good first and foremost?
I don't know, man. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for this one, man. Champions League. You know what I'm saying? Ronaldo's on form. Yeah, I got a good little feeling, man. Like individual brilliance is gonna occur tonight. Like our players are gonna, like a couple of our players are gonna turn up. This is just a random bold prediction. I make them sometimes. I think Sancho's gonna do some bits. Yeah, and I think Ronaldo is gonna continue his form. He's gonna continue to prove motherfuckers wrong, bro. He's gonna come back.
Talk about
ground. No, I don't know. It's just a feeling, innit? Just a prediction. I don't know what's telling me. The universe is telling me that this is what's gonna happen.
I'm with you. Yeah, like I wouldn't say excited, but I'm looking forward to the game because it's Champions League. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
but that's what I mean. It's Champions League, so I'm excited.
Yeah. And I do believe we go through as well. I'm in agreement with you there. I do believe we go through.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you mentioned about depending on the lineup. That's the same for me as well. Like I won't really be able to clock until I see the lineup, and then I'll be like, yeah, all right, we can do something. But yeah, I want to see Matic start.
What lineup do you want? Go run through your lineup from goalkeeper to striker, formation wise as well.
Boy, I want obviously DDG in the goal keeping net. Telles, hello. I want to see Pookie Boy anymore. They said Pookie Boy. They said Shaw's not travelled, no?
Yeah, no. Shaw's got COVID, I believe, so he's not fit. Well, he's not available.
Yeah. To be honest, yeah, I want to see the same lineup as the last game.
So you'd want to see Maguire in
much. Oh, nah. What's going on with Lindelof?
Lindelof was on the bench. Available? He's fit. Yeah, he's fit.
Okay, I want to see Lindelof on Varane then.
Okay. And then Fred, Matic,
Pogs.
You on the right though, because Rashford played.
Elanga. Oh yeah.
That'd be your trade.
Yeah, that has to be Elanga. I'll swap Elanga. I'll just take that. Put Elanga in. Ronaldo and Sancho.
Yeah. Your lineup's mine, pretty much. I think it is.
Like, don't do too much. Don't change too much. You know what I'm saying? You done all right last game, so just build from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Your lineup's mine, pretty much so. 100%. Hopefully,
Don't
don't do
chop
too
and
much,
change
right?
too much because remember the old geezer, the one that shall not be named. Like it's like we need a bit of consistent. Like once you got something right, then don't change it.
Yeah.
Like when the old guy come in and we was flying, we had that midfield there with Herrera and that, and he just suddenly just changed it up. Like I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think Ralph is slowly like putting his mark on things and like I'm saying we just need to see that consistency, man. Like, but what better time to start pushing on than now, man? Like you said, it's a big night, big game, make or break, man. I feel like this will push us, propel us into something more. We'll get a bit more because if we win this, I feel like we'll give them a lot of confidence. So
It will give them a lot of confidence.
yeah,
This season defining. I've said this. This
Yeah.
is season defining. Like we have.
Yeah, it feels like it. It feels like that. Vital
It
time.
feel like fam. It is what it is. Season's over.
Yeah.
If we don't win today, it's done. Like ManDem United, like it's
Nah.
it's done.
ManDem United will still go on, blood.
No, I'm saying the season's done. Like I
Yeah.
said ManDem United. Like this show, like what the hell am I gonna talk about? I'm gonna have to bring on guests every week.
Right, you're gonna find something because you're good at that.
Yeah, I'll
You're
have to
good at
pull.
finding
I'm more
something.
creative than United's midfield at times. Like Jesus, I'll
Facts,
have to
man.
pull a rabbit out of the hat. You know what I'm saying? Saw a lady in half of some shit. Start doing tricks. Like what's going on? I mean, deadly serious. Top 4.
Right, bro.
Like that's what it is. Ain't no why you man always just lying in the comments. Jesus Christ. Get a life.
What are they saying?
Jesus Christ. Yo, you man got nothing better to do. Legit. Whatever,
What do you say?
Man are talking about all the games been cancelled. Okay. Because sure.
Oh,
that wouldn't be everybody talking about it. I know. Yo, Prime, it's only right, man, that we address them properly. Numbers 19, 6, and 25, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I stole the move from Peter though, so I gotta give Peter credit because he spoke about your team and he said numbers 5, 7. Who was the number? Did he say 5, 7, and 8? I think he said for you lot. I think he said your team goes as far as numbers 5, 7, and 8. I was like, yo, I'm taking that. So I stole it. I stole that move from Peter in it. So big to my guy Peter. Big up Kenton says checking in as always. Jeff says Ronaldo is gonna RKO Simeone after he scores. I wonder if he'll celebrate in front of his face. I wonder what he'll do if he does.
Yeah, but he's gonna do the air hump, like
he's gonna do the air hump thing if he's still got beef with that man like that.
Straight up, blood.
Hear me out. Delo will have a masterclass today. Perfect game for him to expose the team sitting back. He drives forward well and is decent crossing. Absolutely. I hope he plays. Because I've seen him clear the ball off the line against Spurs and he's just swept under the rug. Because for someone who's bad defensively, that's a smart defensive move. That's clever. Like that's self-awareness. And Bluey City says, why am I seeing Neymar to City links dead? Yo, you could do worse. Do I think it happens? No, but I don't think it's a bad move for City. What do you think of that since it's been brought up?
Neymar to City? Is that even a thing?
Remember, he got booed, in it. They got booed. Him and Messi got booed, and reportedly he wants to leave.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. Like,
yeah,
they can definitely afford him. Like, but I don't know. I don't know if they need someone like him. What do you think? I don't know.
It works.
Yeah.
Everyone who's like Fijalfi, he's managed before, innit? Like was Pep there? Has Pep managed him before? I can't remember. Did he have MSN? Oh, am I tripping? You lot in the chat, let me know.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. Did he play? Yeah.
So let us know in the chat. He didn't. But the Barcelona link's there regardless, innit? You know what I'm saying? Like, so they could do a lot worse. To me, that makes sense. But it makes more sense for... I don't think Neymar comes to the Premier League. They get kicked up into the air. You get kicked. He's going to get kicked. Ridiculous. Oh, Pep never managed it. All right, thanks, David. But yeah, I'm not... If I'm a City fan, I'm not against it. Do I believe it happens, though? No. Simeone says, I imagine a dynamic game, alternating for both sides. This is the kind you get in stadiums like this. I imagine no pressures. There will have to be that vertigo that you get when you play at home. I hear that. Yeah, 100%. There is pressure. No pressure, but your season is a wrap if you get knocked out. Facts. Show's over. Top 4. Do I look like an Arsenal fan? Show's over. Might have to bring the FPL show back. Me and Statman Baines might have to. Yeah. You said 5, 7, and 8. That's where I got it from. If Bruno had half of Flawless's creativity to be in the top 4. Thank you, Prime. I actually agree. And that's most content creators are very, very, very creative. What happened with them? Did you see Statman and Rance's show yesterday? Now, what happened, Dominic?
Nah.
I didn't see it. What happened? Please
What
tell
happened?
me. I legit didn't.
I thought you said you saw it.
No. He asked me. He said, "Did you see it?" Like, that's what he asked me.
Nah. I'm sure Statman had a lot to say about Ronaldo. I ain't seen the latest with after that Ronaldo hat trick. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I've only spoke to Bainesy briefly. That's all it is. Fake accounts are in full, but we move. But yeah, back to the game today. So say we get the lineup you want to see. What's your scoreline prediction?
ooh, it's a shot in the dark, man. What is it? 1-1 in it on.
Yes, 1-1 on aggregate.
Might end up in a draw, you know. Actually,
if it's the team that
2-1 United. Don't know why. Just saying 2-1.
All right.
Ronaldo scoring 100.
Yeah. Okay, switching lanes. Say we play a back three because someone mentioned it. So let's just say it hypothetically. What lineup would you like to see if we went with a back three? That'll be back shortly, people. Don't worry about that. Probably having connection issues. Oh, is there another part? Also, have the counter to take advantage of any mistakes they might make. Of course. Atletico Madrid are coming here to try and either score by refereeing mistake, Manchester United mistake, or a piece of individual brilliance, or like a set piece. That's what they're looking at. They're not coming to try and carve us open. Like I said, set piece, individual brilliance from them, like how they got their goal, mistake from Manchester United, or which also allowed them to score their goal, or referee mistake. That's what they're looking at. 100%. Statman was claiming CR7 was perfect and had an amazing link-up play and all his goals were world-class. And yeah, I bet Rance wasn't having it in it. I bet he wasn't having it. Bad. Where else we at? That'll be back. Surely get the likes up as well before we close out. United should bring Neymar in and have him play tennis to the Bruno. I do not want Neymar. No. Neymar's not the one for us. No. Absolutely not. He needs to go to a settled team. That's not us. Neymar, I don't want as part of no rebuild. I'm good. And I rate Neymar, but no. How old's Neymar? Is he not like 28, 29? He's not around Pogba's age. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Where else we at? Here we are. Daredevil says, if Simeone comes to the Premier League, will he do well? If that happens, which I don't think he will. Yeah, he'd do well because he's a good manager. But it depends what team he goes to and what's their idea of success. Because Simeone, yeah, man, like we seen Simeone win La Liga. He broke up the Real Madrid Barcelona dominance in La Liga. That's very impressive. We've seen him make Atletico Madrid a permanent fixture in the latter stages of the Champions League. Even though they didn't win the Champions League, that's still an achievement. Like, not you, Daredevil, but other people look at things and go, the only way they judge managers is by trophies. That's how you should judge managers in terms of the top of the top. But you can have other achievements that make you a good manager. If you elevate a club, you're a good manager. This is why I'm such a fan of Poch. I've seen him elevate 2 clubs in Southampton and Spurs. We're watching Graham Potter elevate Brighton. We're watching Hasenhüttl elevate Southampton. Now, I'm not saying that managers should land at Manchester United. They're going to take United to the top. But the jobs they're doing, they'll make that next jump. And then the next jump will be the big one. Poch did it. He went to Southampton. He went to Spurs. Then he got his big shot at PSG. When he leaves, if he leaves PSG, United and Real Madrid are on the horizon. So he'll still get his chance. Brendan Rodgers did it. He got his big move. Where was we at? He was I believe he was at Swansea. Then he managed out. He might have managed in between that. I can't remember. And then he got his big shot at Liverpool. That's how it works. Like Graham Potter will get his step up into the B level. Then if he does well there, at say a Leicester or Spurs, then he'll get the big job. Same with Hasenhüttl. That's how it works. Simeone's like solidified in terms of he's of a certain level. He's won things. He's experienced. He's been to a Champions League final. Like no one's looking at that Atletico Madrid side saying you should be in the Champions League final. You should be in the latter stages. Like if Atletico Madrid go through tonight, nobody would be shocked. Nobody in the slightest. Okay. D-Man can't even get their ish right. These fake accounts. Yes, Dan, what you saying? See, yeah. Neymar's
Yo,
30,
Pazzi, can
Pogba
you
is
hear me?
29. Yes, fam. And now it's
Man, I
not even
can't
a
hear you,
beggar's.
bro.
Yo, you're gonna have to jump out and jump back in if you can't hear me. Jump, yeah, he'll jump out. Beggars ain't cheap. It's not a beggars thing, though. We can go out. Who are we begging for? I don't want Neymar. Neymar, you don't go and get a 30-year-old for a rebuild. That's just CR7 part 2. We need to go younger. Players 24 and below. That should be the model, and then there should be a profile alongside that. But the age bracket should be 24 and low. We're not trying to win the big trophies next season. Could be pick up a FA Cup or a League Cup or Europa League if we're in it, yes. But this is the problem. You don't go and get Neymar. That would be, to me, that's a foolish move to go get a 30-year-old who's also injury prone. I'm not taking Neymar. I don't get what you lot are on about. No. Neymar just turned 30 on the 5th of Feb. If Sir Alex would start United, that would be a move for United to make. Nah, we wouldn't make that. When did Fergie sign? No, that makes no sense. We normally bought from within. When did Fergie sign? No. That's just a terrible move. Absolutely not. Again, this is the problem. United are in a rebuilding stage. Like, we need to... It's just... No, people. Neymar's a player you sign to win now. We're not signing players to win now because we are not in that position. We're in a building blocks position. We need a rebuild from the rebuild. Go get players 24 and below and work from there. Go identify a style and a profile of player. So all our fullbacks will do this. All our centre backs will do this. All our number 6s will do this. 8s will do this. Our wide players will do this. Our strikers will do this. This is the formation we will play. 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, 3-5-2, 3-4-3. So then we can go and identify a Manchester United player. Same way you see Diaz, he's a Liverpool player. Grealish is even though he's not playing well and not had a great season, is a Manchester City player. João Felix is a Manchester City player. You need to identify, you need to have a style so people know what type of player you are going for. Yes, Dan, what are you saying?
Very sorry, I got the internet service providing issues. So sorry about this.
4 megabytings. Is that
4
what it is?
megabytings. No, I got a
4
2
megabytes.
kilobytings. Some
4
bullshit.
megabytes.
So sorry about that, chaps. Where
See,
was we?
this is a myth. Very rare for us to attract young players that want to improve. Sancho's the only one that comes to mind because we only tried to sign Sancho. Manchester United can, without Champions League, we can't attract anyone. That's a myth. We signed Ibrahimovic and Pogba without Champions League football.
Man, young players want to come, man. They want
100%. Like, we can. You know what I'm saying? Like 110%. That's why we signed Sancho, who's
but then we just signed someone.
In the Premier League. Like, did we not get Diallo? Like, we can sign young players. The problem is our recruitment.
Fabrizio said we signed someone.
Is it? Who?
Who did we sign today? I don't know, some youth prospect, someone from the youth for the youth team or something. I don't know. Fabrizio, I think he's on Brighton or something. Or I can't remember what he said.
I have no idea. Let us know in the chat. Well, yeah, we can definitely. We need to identify
someone. They signed someone for the youth.
Our scouting network needs to pull out his finger. That's what it is. Our scouting network needs to pull his finger out and go identify.
Yeah, but with the old regime, they got rid of like our good scouts and that, bro. So hopefully Ranjit can bring in some good ones back.
Huh?
Remember, they got rid of the scout that flipping the scout in Alfonso Davis and that, and Oppam Khan.
Oh, is it?
That. Yeah, I did not know. Remember that guy? They got rid of him.
I didn't know. How did this is news to me. I legit didn't know, fam.
Yeah,
I legit didn't know.
They did.
Everyone continue to share. I'll have to continue to share it across all socials, people. Continue. Make sure you like the video if you haven't. Subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV as well. Okay, we can still sign players, but only if we overpaid for all of them, both wages and transfer fee. No, that's where recruitment comes into it, and identifying. Don't go get the obvious signings. The reason why we overpay for players in terms of transfer fees and wages, because we don't recruit right. We don't scout right. Who's saying?
No, they just see the best British guy at the time. Like Wan Bissaka is the best British right back. Now look at him.
Yes.
Slabhead. Now look at him. World Cup, he done his thing. World Cup, and that was it. Like they got gassed in the moment.
Legit. And that's my point. Nobody's saying we overpaid for Sancho or his price was wrong or his wages was too much. Sancho was a brilliant signing.
Because real
Go
G's
get
know what time it is.
yeah.
With him.
Go get another Sancho. Go identify Sancho for the right wing, not him, but I'm saying another player of that
It's
level.
like they're really like not even like football analyzers. Like they just
They're not.
follow the general consensus
Facts.
of the casual fan. Like, oh,
Yeah.
let's go and get Maguire. Like, because
Yep.
he
Easy.
done all right in the
Lazy.
World Cup. Like, yeah, lazy.
Very lazy. The same way Liverpool have a style. That's why they can go get Shimikas, who
Yes.
nobody had heard of, but he's a great backup to Robertson. Go find me a Shimikas. Why can Liverpool find a Shimikas and we can't? We have this. We have the same resources. Incompetence. We have millions of. We spend millions upon millions of pounds per year on our scouting network. Get it to work, but that comes back down to the manager and having a style and going to identify a profile of player. You can go pick out a Liverpool player. You can pick out a Manchester City player. You can't pick out a Manchester United player. So this is where we need to change that. 100%.
It's clear to see as well. Like they just take us all for mugs. Like make us look crazy. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, only they're not seeing the things that we're seeing. Like, they're seeing it, or they're just choosing to ignore it. I don't know why.
Did Zlatan come because it was United or because it was Jose who he played for previously and who Zlatan respected? Of course, the manager plays a part, but we're going to get a manager. The next manager is going to have pull. So if it's Ten Hag, he'll have pull. If it's
didn't Zlatan say like he was like he respects Mourinho, but Pep is not a man. Like he said he's not a man, bro.
If it's Ancelotti, he'll have pull. So whoever the next, of course, the manager. You think players don't go to Manchester City because of Pep? Of course they do. Same way Klopp at Liverpool, same way with Tuchel at Chelsea. The manager is also Manchester United are going to put a manager in place who has some form of pull. It's not going to be me in charge.
How you feel about the Tuchel links, though?
I like it a lot. I take Tuchel tomorrow. Take him today. Take him yesterday.
Well, you know,
would you not? Would you take Tuchel?
100, obviously, but it's like it's just interesting how the tables turn, isn't it? Like imagine if that happened. Like
facts.
Football's football, though, man. We've seen crazy shit happen, man.
I'd take him in a heartbeat. 100%. 100%. Without question. Where else we at? Tuchel, Lamptey, Cucurella, Anthony. I think United should be looking at. There's ample players. Like I said, football's a worldwide sport. Go you tell me you can't identify a striker.
Yeah, like we're not the experts. Like give us someone we haven't heard of that is sick. Like that's your job. Like.
Yes, that is your job. This is not FIFA. This isn't Football Manager. This isn't mine or Dan's job or anyone else's job. We can easily
I shouldn't know, really.
Yes,
like I shouldn't know.
We could easily identify a Rafinha. I've said I want Rafinha. That's easy though. I could do that. Sat here and be like, yeah, go get Rafinha. I can identify players in the Premier League who United should go sign. That's easy. Yeah, go sign a Basuma. Go get a Lamptey. These things are easy.
You ain't getting too short, bro.
Easy. I'm not saying we do. I'm saying the question was, would I take him? I said, yes. That'd be stupid of me not to. Really flawless. We wanted Julian Alvarez, but as soon as City come in for him, they get him. Just saying, as a young player, would you
that guy
United over City, Liverpool, or Chelsea? So why are we? But we're not competing. This is where this is wrong, Brian. We're not competing for every player we sign with City, Liverpool, or Chelsea.
Bro, how do you know they didn't put that out there for Man City? They're using it as a bargaining tip. We didn't even want him, bro. Probably like Man City always wanted him. They just
this is my problem. You thinking way too small, Brian. Way too small. Every player we go in for is not going to go City, Liverpool, and Chelsea. I'm not in for. Go identify. This is my point. Go scout. Football's a worldwide sport. Go scout someone. Go find me a Shimikas. Legit. Go find me a Shimikas who's strong backup to what you already have. Go find me a first choice. You telling me you can't in the world of football, you can't find a first choice 6. It's a lie. You're just bad at your job at this point.
Right.
I reckon if you gave it to me and Dan and was like, yo, here's millions of pounds in the scouting network, we could identify number 6. Travel around the world, definitely. 110%. And me or Dan are not qualified. But we could do that. 100%. It's easy. Like, we're not competing with that's foolish. We don't compete with City, Liverpool, and Chelsea for every player. That's why we got Sancho. If they go in for him, does Sancho come to us? Maybe not, but he went in for him. Yeah, big up my guy Pierre every time. Big up to Osman Talks United. Go subscribe to his channel as well, people. Need to get him on the show. Ironically, he's the first ever guest on ManDem United. Big up, big him up every single time.
Big up, Uzi.
Hey, you man, why you man worried, man? I'm not gonna take Tuchel. You know what I'm saying? Dan asked me the question, would you take Tuchel?
Yeah, it's a hypothetical question.
It's hypothetical. Do I believe it happens? No, I think he stays at Chelsea. 110%. However, he asked me the question, innit? So I'm gonna answer the question.
Your question, bro.
That's all.
Cry, bro.
What's this?
Who's that? What?
Oh, right. These men are talking between each other. Never mind. But like I said, go subscribe to Osman Talks United as well. And Tamar says, as much as we criticize them, the Glazers have spent. We just bought wrong, overpaid massively for some average players. And that comes down to what does Nuruddin say?
Though.
Yeah, a fish rots from the head. So it rots from the top.
It is sickening. It is sickening, though. It's facts, though. Like, it is sickening. Like, we signed the likes of Sanchez, Falcao, Di Maria, like, all these guys, like, the glitzy name and that. But it's like they were never the right guy. It's just annoying. Like, splashed all the money on the wages and that. And you could have just bought, like what you said, a little under the radar player that you didn't have to spend a lot on.
Yep.
If your scouting was all set up properly and refined and that, just you could have covered everything by now. We're still looking for a DM. The fuck, bro?
And they exist. Go look. They exist.
There's
players exist. Yeah, there's enough. These players exist. It's just that we don't know because obviously we're not watching football like all across Europe. And I'm saying outside of Europe as well. Like, yo, there's more continents than Europe that just play football. I'm talking Asia. I'm talking South America, North America, Africa. Like even the Caribbean. Go find players. Like it's really not that hard. I agree with you guys, but we sign a Shimmercast and I guarantee you the fans will give him time and then call him flops. Not if he plays well. And why are they listening? And again, Brian, this is where this is mistaken. Don't listen to the fans. Why are you listening? Don't listen to me. Don't listen to Dan. Don't listen to you. Don't listen to Big Dave in the Stretford end.
We're idiots, man.
Do your job. We're emotionally attached. If they sign a Shimmercast and he comes in and performs, everybody shuts up. The reason why nobody's complaining about Sancho is because Sancho's performing. The reason why nobody's complaining about Alanga because Alanga's performing. It's all about performances. Don't listen to the fans.
That's it, bro.
Like that's all it is. So this is a myth. Like they worried about the wrong things. Shimmercast people knew who he was. You don't hear Liverpool fans complaining about him. So why can't we go find a Shimmercast? Of course we can.
Yeah, bro. If you're a manager and you have your correct team and set up and you have a vision and you know exactly what it is you're trying to do, you're not going to care what the fans say, bro. You have a long-term plan and vision. So you're going to see everything before any fan in the world. You know what I'm saying? And then eventually, sooner or later, it's going to work. Like you're so confident in your plan and vision. And that's how the likes of Liverpool have come up and succeeded recently. Man City, like they just stick to what they know, what they're meant to be doing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep, absolutely.
You haven't had a clear plan for how long.
And that ties into having a manager and
things don't always work straight away. Like, certain players don't work straight away, but then we come to find they do. It's happened with Liverpool a lot. Like certain players have gone to Liverpool, they've been shit at first, and then look like
because you have to get used to the system. You see it
because of the system.
We see it with City players all the time. That's why when people are getting on Grealish, I'm like, next season Grealish gonna be on point. We've seen it happen with Cancelo. We've seen it happen with Rodri. We've seen it happen with Mahrez, and there's probably more. Bluey can probably name more because he's watching more City than we are. But he's saying that in terms of Manchester City scouts in South America are killing everyone, snapping up players. Yeah, go set up shop in France at Clairefontaine, man. It's not difficult. Why are we not shopping?
France have got bare players.
Yeah. Why are we not set up shop where Clairefontaine is built? Go set up a scouting building right next to it, and go see what's going on in there because they're producing player after player after player. So something's right there. Go look at. Not even the top French league, not even League Under, one below. And the one below that. Go identify. It's not tough. Go send out scouts to watch these leagues religiously. And that's not just France. I'm talking Italy. I'm talking Spain. I'm talking everywhere. Like, go do that shit. Even go to a Sweden. Why not? Yeah. Like, go do that. Is the team... Yeah, I'm hearing team news is out in 5 minutes, so me and Dan will talk about it before we leave the show. Which young player have we signed that hasn't been labelled a flop? Sorry if it seems like I'm being negative. I'm just tired of Man United. We need a structure more than any signings. Every signing is going to get labelled a flop because it's Manchester United. Brian, you're a United fan. Not sure how old you are, but that's what comes with the territory. People don't like us. So they're going to... Sancho got labelled a flop. Now look at him. People are trying to debate me about Varane. Champions League Varane. Raphael Varane. People are trying to doubt me. 2 downs as well. Well, yes, people trying to doubt me about, like, that's what it's going to be. We need both. Do we need a structure? Absolutely. But do we need signings? Yes, because that team is light anyway. We could have up to 10 players leave this summer. And even with those 10 players, we need bodies. We could have no striker. If Ronaldo leaves, Cavani's going to leave, and Martial could leave. We have no striker. Zero. Our midfield is scarce as it is. Pogba and Donny leave. That leaves us with Fred, Matic, Bruno, McTominay. That leaves us with 4 senior midfielders. So we could have no strikers and 4 senior midfielders. And even now, the wide players is kind of, and then even on top of attackers leaving, Mata could leave. So you've got Ronaldo could leave, Cavani could leave, Martial could leave, Lingard, Mata, Pogba, Donny van de Beek.
Fucking hell.
I've just named 8 off the top of my head right there. Like, and with those players there, we still need, even with those 8, we still need reinforcements. So we need signings. This has to be a plan.
So now we're gonna have to replace them and get the backups for them.
Facts.
Fuck it up. It's gonna be a
we need a rebuild. We need a rebuild for the rebuild, fam. The rebuild is that bad. We need a rebuild. Basically, we have to blow the house up and start again. You gotta tear it all down.
That's what I'm saying. They've never properly done that. That's why we need to do that. Like, we've never really done it properly. So it is what it is, man.
Absolutely. And yeah, Brian, so 25. So you're old enough to know that then. In terms of, we're always going to be labelled flop by fans and others. See, yeah, man, plenty of young ballers, and Ralph is the perfect man to be in charge with his connections, contacts, and fine scouts who can find the right players depending on who the manager is. This is why it's so important for me that Ralph goes into the consultancy role. Vitally important that he does that. Vitally important that he goes into the consultancy role. That's needed. 110% to sort all of this out. Yeah. When the head is sick, the body eventually suffers. All our signings post Sir Alex have suffered under this board. Pretty much so. You know what I'm saying? Give 1 or 2, but I get the point you are making, Black Diamond, 100%. Flawless and Dan, are you concerned Sir Alex still left? I mean, since Sir Alex left in 2013, all our signings since then have never actually fitted the style of play for these managers. Moyes, LVG, Jose, Oli, and now Ralph. Because we didn't have no idea. We just signed players to sign players' sake. There was no plan. That makes it worse. What's your thoughts on this, Dan?
No, facts. Because like I said earlier, we signed certain players and yeah, they were never in the plan. And we've continued to do that. Obviously, with the recent signings of Maguire and stuff, like, it's just pointless signings with no vision to back up the signings. Like, oh yeah, bro. Like what you said, bro. Same.
All he thought he was close to winning the trophy. He just added the stars, not realizing he was killing them. Yeah, he fucked up 100%. And see, look at his prime. Yeah, but when I say I take your manager, you have issues with that. But he says I take Ragnick as a director of football at Chelsea. After he inevitably leaves United next season. Consultancy role in that. Consultancy role. He's not going anywhere. Is the news out, people? What you lot telling me? Before we close out, is the Champions League team news out? And we're 7 likes off 50. Let's get to 50 likes, people. Let's get the likes up. I know all of you lot haven't liked the video. And subscribe to the channel as well. Subscribe to the channel as well, people. Let me see. Is the news out? 1 sec. Let me have a look.
I'm going to tell you, Pep. Let me see.
Oh.
What happened to you, though, bro? Man's got lurgies and that.
I just got cold from it. Happens. Sweetheart. I said how it should line up. But yeah, I ain't trying to see Matic Fred and Fernandez in the midfield. Yeah, that's not good.
What is that? What is that?
Now that's one of the predicted lineups, isn't it? Of course, that's predicted. Pogba one side, Sancho the other. But I don't want to see Sancho on the right.
No,
Even though I like
was
him on the
gonna
right, I
say.
think he's better on the left. Sancho cold though. Like Sancho cold. 1 second, we're legit. Let us know in the
Again,
chat, people.
I don't. They don't need to change too much, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
don't just start being super different and changing too much. And I'm saying, keep it simple, man.
Say you have a beautiful footballing setup, footballing people. They got an ex-Barcelona executives the year before Pep even arrived to ensure the system was in place. Facts, 100%.
Yeah, that's true, man.
You're
That's
saying
true. I
Felix
remember.
agrees with it to start. I don't see anything else here still.
Yeah, I do remember that they were putting things in place before he came to City. Like,
Wait, is this true? I just seen this out. Arsenal fans, let me know in the chat. It's saying here Arsenal's rescheduled fixtures. So Chelsea versus Arsenal will be Wednesday, the 20th of April, and then 3 days later, Arsenal versus United on the Saturday, on the 23rd. Is that true? Let me know. That's probably a fake Miles as well, I'm guessing. I'm guessing it's a fake Miles. Probably is. Miles, if it's you, message me. If it's you, I'll unblock you, but I highly doubt that is Miles. So let me know, Miles, in it. If that's you, I'll unblock you, my guy. Yeah, City's setup is cold. Absolutely. So this is the United team. Is this actually confirmed? So De Gea, Dalot, Varane, Maguire, Tellers, McTominay, Fred, Fernandes, Alanga, Ronaldo, Sancho. Is this actually true?
okay.
What? McTominay, Fred, Bruno. Yeah, that midfield tonight.
Where's Pog's blood? The fuck?
Is that actually true?
I don't know, bro.
Because I know what EFAC is like. He says some wild stuff. He says some wild.
We have to question the credibility then.
Oh yeah. He's not a reliable source. That's my guy. He's a regular. You know what I'm saying? I love him for all the support, but yeah, it's not that. Let me have a look. Yeah, what's going on? That can't be the lineup.
That's a very weird, like, midfield.
That midfield is not the one, yo.
That's weird.
Yeah, lineup's not available yet. So see, look, Marshall's saying one thing and FAC saying another.
You little bastards. Don't tell Porkies, you little shits. Okay.
Let me see what. Yeah, I'm not seeing nothing. Still 9 minutes left. See, man are saying lineup's ain't even out. EFAC, where'd you get that lineup from? I'm saying, I bet man's got whatever, man. We'll talk about it more. I ain't waiting 9 minutes. We'll talk about it more on the watch along. It's real. Just confirm. All right, Bluey, you're much more reliable. Where did you hear that from? Big up Akshay as well, who's not having it. He's not having it. Yeah, no. I didn't ask. It comes out early. EFAC. I said, where did you see it? That's what I said. Like it's real. Just confirm from where. Asking now for backup. That's what it is. You got it from the United 12. All right, cool. I'm gonna go.
What are you lying for? What are you lying for? Look a liar. You're lying.
Oh, my God, this guy.
You got Mohammed Yusuf. Yeah, if you're lying, yeah, I will come for you, bastard.
What the hell is United's 12?
I will kill you.
Is it Manchester United? I don't follow these jokers.
I don't follow them.
I don't follow them. What's United's 12?
Bro, I'll be sure it's Manchester United.
No, it's not actually. It's Man United. So you stand corrected.
What UTD? MAN UTD.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So lineup is out.
All right.
So the lineup is out. So it is De Gea in goal. Maguire, Varane, Dalot, and Tellers. Then it is McTominay, Fred, Bruno, and Alanga, Sancho, Ronaldo.
Oh no, about this midfield, bro. Like, I don't even know how to explain this.
This game going to extra time, fam. This game going to
Is that what? So in other words, it's a defensive, like it's a
not defensive. It's just dead. It's no written all over.
Dead, yeah, it's a no zest.
Yeah, It's got 0-0 written all over it. It's 0-0 written all over it, fam.
Yeah, no zest.
0-0 written all over it. Yeah, I appreciate it, Prime, my guy. I literally just searched for it as well. Yeah, like.
Okay, you guys are right.
Yeah, so EFAC, yeah, confirmed. That's awful. I can't back Ralph on that. Only time I can back him afterwards if we win. I can't back him. The hair in goal, cool. Good to see Delo and Tellers as fullbacks. Varane, of course, good to see. Didn't want to see Maguire. Shouldn't have played. That's on Ralph. McTominay, Matic should have played. I spoke already earlier in the show about the importance of Matic and him screening and him having control. Awful pivot, awful pairing. Just got energy. Bruno in the 10. Everyone knows my thoughts on Bruno. Alanga wide, no complaints. Sancho wide, no complaints.
Just the midfield, man.
And what's it called? Yeah, Sancho wide, no complaints. Alanga wide, no complaints. And then Ronaldo up top, no complaints. So the front three I'm cool with. 4 out of the back 5 I'm cool with. My biggest issue is basically the midfield. Don't like it.
What the fuck? What the fuck, man? Where's Pogba, bro?
He must be on the bench. Let me check out the bench.
Yeah, but why? Why? But why?
Let me check out the bench.
Why?
Let me check out the bench.
All right. Well, let's see if it's a master stroke from Mr.
Hey,
Randy.
if he gets it right, I'll be the first one to say on the watch along.
Well, this is it. He should know more than us, right? He should know more than us, right? So let's see what happens in it. Let's see how they set up.
Don't get me wrong, people. There's still double R Mafia in the building. Like, it's still in Ralph we trust. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we have to.
Like, I'm still backing it. Like, I'm still, even though I disagree, I can disagree and still be like, that's still my guy. Like, me and Dan can disagree on things, but that's still my guy. That's how I look at Ralph. He's not gonna, not every move he's going to make I like. I really don't like this midfield at all. That's made me completely do a 180 on this tie. I think now it's going to extra time. It's got extra time running all over it with that midfield, whereas I was saying 2-0.
I understand that.
I'm saying 2-0. Now we in for a long haul, people. That being said, what I will do for you lot, if you lot want me to, win, lose, up. Well, you can't draw, but win, or if United, whether United go through or go out, I'll do a special ManDem United tonight. But it might be late. I'll do a special ManDem United for you lot. Let me know if that's the case. But that being said, if it goes to extra time, maybe not, because then I got to do Red Talk afterwards, then it'll be on here. But if we go through or we go out in normal time and then we run, obviously I'll go over to Red Talk. I might come and do like a midnight special on ManDem United. I might do that. I might do that.
I'm gonna treat them like that, yeah. Oh my god.
I might do that, people. Keyword being might.
Sorry, boy.
Yeah, I'm just letting them know in it before. I know.
I would tell you, bare harsh. I might do it.
Because they might be like, "Oh, you said you was gonna do it." Because I know I'm gonna get. If United go out, I'm gonna get cooked on the Q&A tomorrow. So I'm like, all right, I might as well get the cooking out of the way. You know what I'm saying? So I might do a special ManDem United. Maybe. But yeah, if it goes to extra time, I can't do it because it'd be too late. Because then it's extra time, potentially penalties. Then I'll go and shout out to my guy Rants every single time. You know what I'm saying? Out here doing cold things. Doing Red Talk over there. And then I have to come back on here at like 1 a.m. It's like, nah. I'm not making fake promises. That's false promises. That's why I said might. I'm saying keyword might. Big on Marshall says flawless works really hard, nothing but respect, bro. Nah, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. It is. If it goes to extra time, we're finished. Nah, because we have. I was talking about with my lineup, we have nothing off the bench, but with this lineup, we have Matic off the bench, we have Pogba off the bench, so we have 2 players who can change the game. They're the 2 I'm looking at, 110%. Dan just out here multiplying. It's crazy. Yes, big up my guy Cameron as well. You know what I'm saying? It says, hey, big up. Cameron, I'll shout you. If I do a special ManDem United tonight, I know because of the time zone you're in, that might work better. So I will put out the link to other United fans and we'll go through what went right or what went wrong. This is pretty much lineup. They've gone 3-5. Somebody please put both lineups in the comments. And also as well, can I get you lot in the chat? Can I get the BT Sport app on PS4? Let me know.
Nah, I don't think you can. Only Sky.
That's dead. That's dead. I'm gonna have to have a look. But I'm looking at extra time window. And I don't need extra time in my life. I don't need that type of pressure. Like you lot might actually see me wild out for the first time if it goes extra time. Like, you see me
For the
wild out
first
in
time.
parts. Like in parts, I've wild out like when players have done well or players have done things wrong. But you might see me just like completely on edge.
Nah.
This
You gotta keep
the
it
stakes
cool,
is high.
calm, and collected.
Maybe not. I might forget where I'm at. Like start shouting at my TV because I've done it in the past. You know what I'm saying? To an extent.
Don't do that.
But yo, our season rides on this. You know what I'm saying in that.
Mm,
Like our whole season, like this is it then. Like our season's done in March.
This is it. No Michael Jackson tour, blood. This is it, fam.
Yeah, like show's over, fam. If we lose this in terms of the season, we got nothing to look forward
this is
to.
it. Yeah, like this is it. It's just that's all we got left, isn't it?
That's all we
We
got
got
left.
nothing left.
Yeah, man, we gonna be like Ian Beale, fam. You know what I'm
Nothing
saying?
left.
I've got nothing left. Yo, trust me, I'm already dreading it, Black Diamond. Bruno giving the ball away, plays into Simeone's hands to
Allow it,
counter.
man.
I'm not trying to see that. I hope he just has a cold game. Big up Bluey as well, man. Appreciate it. Dropping the lineup in the chat. So here it is. The Herring goal. The Lowen Tellers is your fullbacks. Varane Maguire is your centre backs. McTominay and Fred in the double pivot. Bruno in the 10. Alanga and Sancho in the wide places. Obviously, Alanga wide right. Sancho wide left. And Cristiano Ronaldo up front.
Bro, we definitely needed Matic and Pogba to start.
Yes, I agree.
What the hell, bro? That would have gave me so much more confidence going into this, man.
Yeah.
Now I'm just a bit like,
Our midfield that's the worst. That's the worst balance in midfield we can possibly have. Our options, it's the worst. This is the Atletico Madrid team. All black in goal. Then you got Lodi, Ronaldo, Savic, Jimenez, Llorente, Herrera, Koke, DePaul, Griezmann, and Felix. So there it is across the screen.
They got a couple man that weren't there the first time around, right?
Nah, say that again.
They got a couple man that didn't start the first leg, right?
I cannot remember. I'll tell you right now. 1 second.
Yeah, they got a couple.
I run it back. I run it back now and tell you in it.
Look at that Koke.
Atletico Madrid previously. Give me a sec. So the first game was lineups. It was All Black. Bless me. All Black, Savic, Jimenez, Mandavo. That was your back three. Then it was Lodi and I can't pronounce my man's name, who's the right wing back. Then it was Kondogbia, Herrera, Llorente in the midfield, and then they had Correa and Felix. So yes, it is a change lineup.
Different team.
The likes of Koke wasn't there, DePaul wasn't there. Who else we got? Koke wasn't there, DePaul wasn't there. So yeah, it's different. So we're gonna see what's going on. And now Black Diamond, this is incorrect. Even if we scrape a win, it could have been easier with a better team selection. Not if the team plays well. If the team plays well and we win comfortably, it was the correct team. If we go out, it wasn't the correct team. That's how you have to look at it. You can't just make up your mind and say it would have been easier. Because if United go out there and win 2-3-0 and we're comfortable, the selection was right. But then if we go out there and lose or go out, then the selection was wrong. I'm still waiting. Do I like the lineup? No, absolutely not. I've just changed my prediction from I win to extra time. I've legit gone from we're winning 2-0 to
we're still winning though after extra time.
I think we're winning extra time because now we have game changers off the bench. The likes of I'm looking at Matic and Pogba. That's 2 game changers off the bench. And it might sound weird saying a DM can change the game, but we've seen what Matic did when he came on in the first leg. So that's but the midfield for us isn't good. Nah, it's not. It's not. He forgot it was Matic who made that pass to Sancho. He didn't forget, fam. He just made
I would have started Matic, man.
I would have started Matic. I don't know why Black Diamond's going on like that. Like, we all agree we would have started Matic. That's a mistake on his part.
Yeah, cool. You can bring him on afterwards to like assure the game up, but bro, like
I would have started him.
Yeah.
I would have started him 100%. No way we're being comfortable with that lineup, and you know that. I said this, Black Diamond. Did I not just change my prediction and say I've changed from a win 2-0 fairly comfortable to now extra time win 1-0? So yeah, I'm not saying we are comfortable. I'm saying you can't say it would have been easier with the lineup we wanted if we win the game. That's not being fair. That's bias. That's an agenda. 110%. If United win the game 2-3-0 and we go through comfortably, that means the lineup was correct. Do I believe that happens? No, I'm saying if, though. If. I'm hoping these players have one of those. I'm hoping the likes of McTominay and Bruno have exceptional games. They have them, them one-offs where they're just cold that day. I'm hoping so. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking. Individuals are going to turn up.
I'm hoping so. And big up, you know what I'm saying, and that to my guy Carefree Lewis. Make sure you go subscribe to his channel. Make sure you go join membership because Chelsea need all the money they can get currently. You know what I'm saying? Because they've been what's the word I'm looking for? They've been sanctioned. You know what I'm saying, and that. So you are the sanctioned. That's no longer, you ain't undisputed world champions anymore, fam. That's the government's now. That ain't yours. That's the government's. You know what I'm saying? Government took the Vince McMahon and took the belt off you. 100%.
Boris is now black.
Yeah, 100%.
Them man there.
Come on, McFred, prove Flawless wrong. I hope so.
Mate.
Question for Flawless: would you rather win comfortably tonight and get battered in the quarters to a Bayern or Real, or play brilliantly but narrowly get knocked out tonight? It's a loaded question. It's a very bad question in the words of Mourinho. However, I want to go through. I need something to look forward to. I want to go through.
Yes, just win, bro.
I want to go through. You wilding with that, Lewis. You wilding. Peter says we getting sound. Big up. That isn't, fam. That's an agenda, Black Diamond. You said it would have been easier with. Just say you don't like Ralph and then keep it moving, man. Like it's okay.
Your chest, bro.
It's cool because he said it would have been easier with a different lineup. Like, no, if that lineup goes out there when we win the game today comfortably, it was the correct lineup. Am I lying then? If we win the game, even though we don't like it, if we win 2-3-0 and go through, it was the correct lineup, innit? I have no question.
Because hindsight.
Yeah. But if we get it wrong, then we criticize Ralph and criticize the players. I'm cool with that. I'm calling a spade a spade. I don't like the lineup at all. Don't like that midfield. Not in the slightest. It's got extra time written all over.
That's all we can do, man. With the tools we have, we will predict what it is, innit? With what we have. Like, so we could be wrong.
I'm not having it. But right, we closing out the show anyway, people. We are closing out the show. And Prime says, hold on. So we're saying the UK government has more Champions League trophies than Arsenal. Madness. That's facts. They do. The UK government has done more in the Champions League than Arsenal. They won a league title more recently than Arsenal. It's crazy. It's mazzo. Nuts. Win it back to back, unlike Arsenal. But hey ho, we move. But yeah, we'll be back soon, people. In about 25 minutes. We'll be back in about 25 minutes for the Manchester United versus Atletico Madrid watch along. I'll be here. Dan will probably be here. Eddie will probably be joining as well. I'm sure you lot. Yes, I will be going on Red Talk. I will be going on Red Talk. Win or lose, I'll be there. Like, I'm outside regardless. I'm outside. Am I happy with the starting lineup? No, it's not. Apart from the midfield, yes. Don't like the midfield one bit. But other than that, I'm Maguire, of course, yes. So 3 from 11 is not too shabby. That was the team I would have went with, apart from 3 players. So this is why I'm not going overboard either. I would have played Lindelof instead of Maguire. I would have played Matic instead of McTominay, and I would have played Pogba in front of Bruno. I said I'm not convinced by Ralph. Yeah, it shows. He doesn't mean I don't like him. I wanted his appointment initially seen. So you're not convinced, but he's done well since he's come in. He's done well.
Remember what he's dealing with, man.
Yeah, like he's done well. I don't understand. Like more often than not, he's got the correct result. Or we've put in good performances and the players have just been terrible in front of goal. But we move. But yeah, we'll be hopefully to see all you. I hope to see all you lot back for the watch along, people. I'm gonna go get something to eat expeditiously and then we'll be back. But Dan, anything you want to add before we leave the stream?
Big up to everyone in the chat, man. Subscribe, like on the way out. Keep supporting the thing, bruh.
Facts.
Big up.
Facts. 100%. Facts. But large up to everyone that's locked in. The ManDem United podcast will be back Thursday. Actually, it could be back tonight, but definitely back Thursday, 5 p.m. people. Love to everyone that's locked in. And this has been the ManDem United podcast on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Big up for tuning in.